The last time Russia headed the Security Council was in February 2022. The same month, the opening salvos of the war in Ukraine were fired. Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba has mocked the news, calling it the worst April Fool's joke. He also said,
Russia's United Nations Security Council presidency is a slap in the face to the international community. I urge the current UNSC members to thwart any Russian attempts to abuse its presidency. I also remind that Russia is an outlaw on the UNSC.
But this news wasn't a surprise. The UN plans and publishes the Security Council presidency roster months in advance. However, Kiev was hopeful that Moscow wouldn't get the top seat at the table.
Unfortunately, we have news that is obviously absurd and destructive. Today, a terrorist state began to chair the UN Security Council. Yesterday, the Russian army killed another Ukrainian child, a 5-month-old boy, together with his parents. And today, Russia chairs the Security Council. It's very hard to imagine anything that better displays the total bankruptcy of such institutions.
Experts argue that while nothing much changes with Russia's presidency, it still deals a considerable blow to the legitimacy of international organizations like the UN.
Practically, I don't think it will mean much, but symbolically, it's of course very bad that Russia is now chairing this organ, which was once created exactly to prevent what is now happening, namely that countries simply extend their territories and that they commit genocide. And that's now making the organ of the Security Council ridiculous.
Meanwhile, in Ukraine, the most revered Orthodox site, the Kiev-Pechursk Lavra Monastery, is in hot water. Metropolitan Pavlo, along with other monks of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, are accused of betrayal. Kiev accuses the clergymen of inciting national and religious hatred. They've been ordered to leave the monastery. The monks say they're staying put. Kiev suspects the church is still de facto dependent on Moscow.
There has been a definite public outcry, and there are issues that need to be investigated in courts. It's required by law, particularly on the equality of the parties in criminal proceedings.
Ukraine has enjoyed support from much of the international community since the Russian invasion more than 14 months ago. But with Russia now taking the reins of the world's premier security body, many are left wondering whether the tide could turn in Moscow's favor. Malik Fuda, TRT World.